yet again. I may be wondering what's going on, what am I going to do, and more. By the end, it's so simple. I'm going to play this game. As for why, or what we're playing, well, first one's obvious. Second one, not so obvious. But what you need to know is this. I'm doing it until this game crashes. And then I'm done for the day. Now, why would I do that? Why? Because of the fact that, with being chaos, I'm busy. I can't always be streaming now, can I? Oh, no. Far too much cat to do. Now, the only thing I remember about this game is the fact that I was in the middle of some stuff, including the collection of something, of some gas, for whatever reason. I haven't actually touched this stuff in a good bit of time. Stuck in the village. Hey! I love stuck in villages. Let's go find a village to suck. Hi, Diddy, sir. Don't mind me, I'm just out here looking for a spot to suck. Loading screens. Oh, I do a curl or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You take your joy immediately.
And now I'm being yelled at. Who the hell is judging me?
You take your joy immediately.
Let's see. Places of gas. At my end of nightmares. I'm not gonna say judge what people are into, but I mean I fully get it why that place exists, which is like a level of decorum. It's glowing red. It kind of looks like a interactable in other games.
I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Come back tomorrow evening, investigate the cursed chest.
I hope I can convince the nice bobbies to let me fix their bridge.
God save the queen, I guess, or now the king, I guess, or what you may have. God save that one. Why is my mic's cord all rappy? Oh, it's so rappy. All wrapped. Oh, shabby chap. Blah, blah, blah. Why am I always yawning whenever I'm streaming? The cat doesn't want me here. Streaming up a storm. It won't stop me. But I mean, it's kind of funny, you know, just like, I noticed. When you think about it, all the dealios.
Oi! This place is for people what dress like normal people. Look what the cat drug in.
They'll never suspect a thing through these very visible curtains. The perfect spot. You're getting throttled.
It's not personal.
Why do you have to get throttled? Could have just left us alone. I hate it whenever they make me throttle them.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain. Right as rain.
Yep. Right as rain.
Oh, tempura. Oh, mores.
God.
My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then?
Just have to praise you with.
How you doing, miss? Enjoying being a part of the floor?
These days, it's unthinkable. If someone were just at the bloody wedding, then I could get a cup of coffee.
I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee.
Well, Garden Club President Camilla Tingle is best known for her lovely garden. She is always fond of foxgloves, but stopped growing them years ago after her neighbor, the late Miss Boyle of Ludd's home, accidentally used foxglove to season a soup. However, Miss Tingle had discovered that many other flowers that may be safely included in recipes. Lily buds taste like onions, she says. We fry them up with bee meat for our Sunday supper. Delicious. For a floral feast, try her recipe. 3 lily buds, chopped, 1 pound of meat, any kind, butter, or any congealed fat. Stir and pan together until brown. Do not drain fat. Oh, no, duh. Drink the last cup. The crabgrass tea. Kindly make another pot for others.
I bet if I got the coffee machine working, they'd all head off to the kitchen for a nice cup of joe.
I can hear that there's audio issues, but I'm not sure how to fix them. I hate that. It deeply upsets me because of the fact that I want... Why am I making a fuss? Let me just... Mary Ann. No one minds me, I'm just making sure that your stuff is all hunky-dory. Dermal investigative reporter. I love investigative reporters. It's the good ones. I hate the bad ones. A good investigative reporter really knows how to mix things up. Bad ones just make status quo continue to be a thing. Last week, my citizens in the vicinity of the village's main motoring facility heard what seemed at first to be a loud explosion. No need to worry. It seems that those jolly miners could not wait for an annual Victory Day celebration to set off fireworks. The company apologized for any alarm noise. Uncle Jack has a cold. Eagle-eyed wellies may have noticed that some of Uncle Jack's shows have been repeats recently. That's no cause for concern. Uncle Jack merely has a light cold. He assures his viewers that he is taking plenty of joy in hot soup and should soon be right as rain. I hate it whenever the reruns happen. The wee ones, the wackly wappet. Yeah. I am authorized personnel because of the fact that I have the boiler suit, which is something I refuse to not wear when in the city. Like, seriously, it is too damn useful. Boop. I mean, that's one option. Not the looty option, though.
Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
Let's see. Why would you want your old job back, person whose body I'm using? My own gains. You now have the voice of chaos within you. You have beautiful chaos to keep you company instead of a silly old job. Duels over the Oxford comma will not be tolerated. I mean, there were duels happening here, which was cool, but I mean, truly it was a miserable place to work. Really not using your talents to the fullest. You have so much potential, I'm just bringing it out. And I refuse to let it be wasted on this silly newspaper. Now, if you weren't censoring everything and instead of making the people read everything, and that actually mattered and had an effect, then I would gladly let you just take your old job back. Like, I'd even pull some weird shenanigans like I have in the past. But you aren't going to use those abilities to do any of that stuff. So I won't get you your job back. I will instead get everything else. What a silly fella.
Arthur Hastings.
Whole place
Hello.
hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Didn't Dr. Vlok make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells. Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the
Hello,
pub instead
Pinky.
of their posts. That were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will. Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time. Really.
Yeah.
Gemma was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk.
Finally. Scandalous work. With nary a care for what it's gonna do to the rest of the world. Ah, to be the cause of so many issues.
Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back.
I think it would be fun to have a piece about the artistic hobbies of workers underground. You know, the tunnel rats and such. Oh, there was some sort of art show. Have a look, would you? On the next side note, I overheard a chap in a bowler suit say they've been having Motor League down there. I'm sure it's just whining, right, Margaret? I'm still waiting for your piece on the tunnel rats. I know that you're like when you're excited. Did you find something interesting underground? Very naughty to keep secrets from headmistress. You've been gone more than a week. What's going on? I looked through your desk, but perhaps you've gotten all your notes at home. I sort of fear you might have delved too clever and too deep. Clearly too deep. Please let me know you're alright. No, I hate it whenever I delve too deep into something and then get abducted. Whatever. So annoying. No one suspects this thing now that I'm in a boiler suit. Wait a second, am I running? I knew it, the wrong direction, yet again! But I have a spiky brick. No point, just wanted to mention that again. I'm just carrying around a brick that has a bunch of nails in it. For reasons. Are you tired of bricks not doing enough damage when you throw them at someone's dome? Try spiky brick. Now with spiky brick, you can be sure that a concussion is the least of their worries. I mean, what? I can only assume it was the psychopath that said, we need to have our character who has never been in a fight. He doesn't get in fights and are all like used to living in a world of psychedelic joy and stuff. We need to have that person just realize they can do this. I do here? I'll figure something out later. Is that one of the... It's not one of the bases, so... Gotta be something to do later. Probably a side mission or something.
I'll keep doing this.
I wonder if we'll run by some of the houses that Willy Wonka's dad owned. You'll know them when you see them. Or rather, don't.
Shit.
Language, Arthur. We have guests. What a silly Billy thinking that swearing's okay. You should watch his goddamn language.
Take your joy immediately.
Oh dear.
No one notices the thing because it's silent. Another hiccup. That's a really cool thing. Hey, it needs to be fixed with a boosh.
Lovely day trip. Righto. Oi, get out of there!
I hope you like this sort of thing. This is for you.
Both of you enjoy something on the house. What great police officers. Repair kit, hooray. Do I truly not have any empty batteries? I do have empty batteries. I was concerned for a moment. Let's see. Odd.
Yeah. I could get her off doing a tick. Might save her
Going
life.
to get through this. It's going to be okay.
Try to breathe. Just try to breathe. to recommend our local
Lovely
gallery.
day for it.
Of course, be very careful to stay away from the town.
Can't you see this woman is sick?
What do you think you're doing?
You want her to die?
It's full of dangerous maniacs.
Don't worry, I got the cure.
Someone's dressed in rags. Tell them to go back where they belong. And if they want
My God.
crime, they're full
I nearly had a heart attack, I think.
of protection.
Oh, goodness. Why is everything so great? I feel so
Of a friendly guest.
sad.
Thank God you've recovered. Here, take some joy.
But
Playground.
I think the joy is what set me off.
You don't.
The moment I took it this time, I started to shake.
Well, you can't just stop taking joy.
Remember,
You want to become a downer?
I can't. Something's gone wrong with me. I can't tolerate it anymore.
Look at her eyes. She's completely off her joy.
Miss Minturn, you simply must take your joy. We insist.
Well, I've condemned someone.
Of course. I shall. Just let me catch my breath.
It's like the joy just
Please.
broke something
You
in
know,
my
you
mind.
can't have
It's bad joy. Seems like there's a lot of bad joy.
I'll defend her.
Thank me later.
Just know I remember nothing about this. Ah! Grenade! Don't make me grenade all of you! Ah. The fools! I just rolled. I just whipped out a full-on vomit grenade and was like, ha! You won't take that, ladies and not when you're horribly sick. Screams. Bracket screams.
Who is that? Selected after her.
Give over what I want, smash your face.
Did it!
Stop! In the name of the law.
Maybe I should ignore this.
Run! Run, lady!
They got blood on their hands.
Ah! You weaved, idiot!
Let's get the rest of the lads.
Weaved! Don't make me do this.
Fucking hell.
I want you. What you gonna do now, idiot?
I'll fix you.
Look at him.
Why won't you cheer up?
Take it tonight. Put that down.
they're throwing grenades!
We'll have none of that.
I will hurl spiky bricks at all of you.
Lie down, you damn black dog!
Get away with this.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. No listening, my God.
This.
That's the last time you do that around here.
Killer's right there! Get him!
For the next minute.
You could not.
So how's everyone doing, by the way? I feel pretty great being so popular.
Take him down now.
I'm feeling real dandy. There's a massive angry mob ready to skin me alive. A massive angry mob ready to skin me alive, just when I said wasn't the case.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
The one who did it. Let's turn that frown.
That old lady deserved it, and I will hear nothing about it.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
That's it. Look, you run, black dog.
You won't get away.
There. The one with put that
Oh, doesn't kill you.
You need to get it. I don't see what.
put that down.
I'm just gonna casually walk. See, the loading screen is here to help me. Condemn my soul, but it's there.
I want that thing. Stop bringing me down.
Oh, cool, I got a follower. Pinky. Nice. I very much appreciate them. I'm glad they joined the chaos.
Take your joy, darling. Take your joy.
Weave, get weaved, idiots.
There's your killer.
did.
Jesus. Oh my God.
I'll put a damp right
You had one opening and you missed it.
You're coming with me.
We'll laugh about this later.
there.
Think you can
the one that did
define
it.
Do you think that they're angry at me? I don't know, but something in me tells me that they think I'm the one that did it. Oh, it's tragic, already.
I know he did. Bloody donut.
That's the one that done it.
Did they goes to run 100
You
meters?
won't get away with this.
There's the one that did it. You won't get away with this. There's the one that did it. Oi, look! They've got blood on their hands.
I see you.
They did it. I know they did it. They're the one that did it.
Right here.
Pace yourself, Arthur. Some of the Germans were fairly decent chaps. I wonder if any of them survived the Russians.
Bold move to hope for Arthur. That one I don't respect. What? Why? And why is that man charging like me? Ah!
Sleep a bit for the next minute.
No snakes in my garden.
Last time you do that around here.
Do what?
There he is. Get him, lads.
Yeah, they'll never respect them in here. In case of an emergency, you're fucked. Beep. Hey, Prime. We sucked the town. Now we've been all sucked. Now we're gonna deliver the suckage to this guy. Then we're gonna get a press pass. Also, if you look through the
Doesn't
chat
give
thing, I finally said it. That's a lurk command. It was the first thing that actually made sense. How to set it up. Like the guide was actually intuitive and was like, yep, I can follow this much.
That's quite helpful. Now I'll be able to make an antidote for this bloody fog. Oh, and you're welcome to buy from my top shelf. I don't suppose you could do me a favour.
Hey, beat
Mrs.
Hellboy
Cheney
too,
was here to
nice.
buy some ingredients. And now I think about it, I'm afraid she might have been up to a little own chemistry. I'd hate for people to think that I'm brewing experimentals, you know. Sally Boyle doesn't work here anymore. This is a respectable shop. Could you see if she's alright? Discreetly, like. And if you could retrieve the, ingredients from her house, you'd be doing her and me both a favour.
I'm sure I can do that.
I've seen
let's
one of
do
those.
that, though. Chlorine. Ooh, you sell sunshine. That's actually useful. Antihistamines. Stamina regeneration. That's good.
I'll be back in a jiff.
Well, good sir. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you don't think there's going to be a third of the Hellblade series, but I'm glad it's a good stopping point. And I will say, it is always better for the story to end when it's good. Like, like Crisis. I love the Crisis trilogy. Love it to death.
I
I wouldn't want a fourth. God, I
on the
wouldn't want a
train.
fourth. Because of the fact that I feel the game finished its story. Like, I felt 2 was a good ending for the story, but 3 was like, yeah, this is it. We have reached the end game. There is absolutely nothing left. And 1,000 years for you to do. Ooh, horror.
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
Well, sirs, let's see what's he saying. Good, thankfully, good talking point for series. Sadly, I don't think there'll be a third. The game got a lot of criticism for just being what the first game was. Puzzles, light combat elements, heavy cinematic experience. I mean, I don't mind a game being exceptionally similar to what the first game was. I like, you know, people criticize
Just rest in
that,
the
but half the time that is just saying, that they didn't have much to complain about. Like, the biggest criticism is that a game that you really liked, its sequel was similar, but just a bit more similar than you would have liked. Brooms in the chest, huh? Or that's to the heart. And throat. Either way. Straight shot, my god. Well, sir, I don't think you're getting up from that one. But the suit didn't go bad. Let's talk about other games that we're glad ended when they did. Let's see. A lot of people don't play the first games.
when they made you, they broke the mold.
Ah. Seems someone is doing a bit too much on chemistry. The other thing that I'm glad ended when they did. Yeah, the portal suit is a good option.
How did you do it? There were so many of us. You all were so happy. Happy, 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 happy. There's never enough time anymore.
Game that ended when they needed to end.
Where's the anthranilic acid? Oh, there it is.
I think
Hyperidine, hydriodic acid.
I'm running through all the games I played through.
Sometimes you need more than joy. They just don't.
Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Great way that it ended. Wouldn't want it continued. The problem is so many games that went too long.
That's what she says in her advertisements. And I needed more. They just... Where's the anthranilic acid? Oh, there it is. Hyperidine, hydriodic acid. Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. They just don't appreciate that you get tired. Hyperidine, hydriodic acid. So they just...
Oh yeah, meaning that should have stopped. Fallout, the Fallout series. Fallout was a good series. Oh, something just fell over here. But Fallout. So I love Fallout. I love the original Fallout and stuff. But God, I wish it was over. I wish that they had stopped. 76, not necessary. Fallout 4. Felt like it was like, all right, we need to start wrapping up because clearly we don't know what we're doing. Another thing, the Just Cause series or Far Cry. Far Cry has long since outlived its usage. Like, I love Far Cry 3, 1, 2, even 4 is okay. But
That's what she says in her advertisements.
like Pagan Min was an interesting character. But nowadays, like,
They just... Where's the anthranilic?
two of the ones. The one where you're set in America, and then the one that's like a post-apocalypse. Like, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, where's the beauty of Far Cry?
Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. And I needed more. They just... Where's the anthranilic acid? Oh, there it is. Hyperidine, hydriodic acid. Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. And
Sorry for that sound.
They just don't appreciate that you get tired. Pyridine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes
Oh yeah, Hellraiser should have ended.
That's what she says in her advertisements.
Stranger Things,
And I
Shadow Warrior, yep.
need it more.
All things
They
that
just
like
don't appreciate
were
that
beautiful,
you get
amazing
tired.
creations. We all were like, yes, you broke the mold. And now we're like, please God, end it.
Hydroiodic acid.
Stop. You're killing the mold. Mold has been reformed and it is now bad.
Sometimes you need more than joy.
Stop reforming the mold.
That's what she says in her advertisements.
Praying to God. Being like, please, sir, and or madam,
They just don't
no more.
appreciate that you
We've
get
had enough.
tired.
We ate. You fed us well.
Pyridine, hydroiodic acid.
Part of me wants to say God of War. I think that it's good currently, but I'm worried that it's about to reach the point where it just needs to end, you know?
They just don't appreciate.
Like, I'm worried that we're getting to that level.
Pyridine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. And I
Yeah,
just
Death
don't
Stranding.
appreciate that you get tired.
There was one Death Stranding, it was good.
Hydroiodic acid.
Number 2 and 3.
Sometimes you need more than joy. That's what she says in her advertisements. And I need it. They just don't appreciate that you get tired. Pyridine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes you need more
Yeah,
than
there's
joy.
something
They
that was
just
like...
don't appreciate that
It's kind of insane. There's not many ways to continue some of these stories. And it's upsetting me because, like, it's kind of like we are reaching the point of, like, Minecraft 2. Like, what are you gonna do that warrants a sequel? How did he get killed? There'd be so much blood.
sometimes you need
There's
more than
so...
joy.
Oh my god.
Advertisements. And
What did you do, lady?
they just don't appreciate that you get tired. Pyridine, hydroiodic acid. Sometimes you need more than...
This won't hurt a bit.
Oh yeah, Binding of Isaac's a good ending. I'll agree there. I mean, it's a sad ending, but it's a good ending. Something that, like, as much as I'd love to see sequel, I'm not sure how it could be done well, is Gravity Falls. I really like that show. It's a solid show. I'd love to see like short little mini adventures or whatever, but like I'm not sure how you'd get an entire season out of what remains. I think it would lose some of its magic. Don't worry, lady. Don't worry, lady. Don't get this wrong.
Look, I don't even want to be here.
Darkshire series. Utopia. Oh yeah, Utopia definitely deserves a continuation. Utopia was like such a good series. It's criminal that it didn't get to finish its story. That is downright criminal. What are you bathing in, lady? Look, if I can fill a canteen with this stuff, it's just gonna be blood. Bioshock ended on a pretty good note. Coolest thing is you can play Bioshock in either order and mix. Yeah, I'll agree. Bioshock is a good series. It's Bioshock Infinite, good series. Pretty solid series. I know that I'm about to go silent pretty quickly because of the fact that my controller said low battery. Yeah. I'm gonna give you these.
Don't make them like you anymore.
Oh, they certainly don't. Hello, Pinky.
You have such a wonderful sense of humor.
Ah. A live service Bioshock.
We all appreciate what you do.
That sounds interesting. Would it be in Rapture or like?
You just get better every day. I'm honored to know you. You have such a wonderful sense of humor.
Like, would he be in Rapture or would he be in the City in the Sky? Oh yeah, I'll agree. Preferably they don't do a live service Bioshock, but if they did, I'd rather be in Rapture if I'm honest. Like, before it all goes down, it all goes to shit, you know?
You're a credit to us all.
Or like, kind of like during the it going to shit part. Because the fact that would be so cool. Like you being one of the splicers running around, everyone attacking each other, going nuts. But beyond that, like, yeah, there's nowhere to go for that series. It needs to end. I'm happy it ended, and I want it to stay ended. It would kind of be, what's a good example? Well, kind of like if you had a live service Hellblade game. You're not sure, like, what is going to go on, and you're not really sure you want it to happen.
Come here, and I'll go there. Ah, yes, but that doesn't solve your problem, does it? How can you enjoy Simon Says better? Well, I can't promise you a way to be less confused. After all, a bit of confusion is normal when you're taking your joy, and you don't want to condemn your joy, do you? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But look, just because you're out doesn't mean you can't keep playing. Just go to the sidelines and keep playing. After all, no one's going to arrest you for continuing to wave your arms around when I say wave your arms around, eh? I mean, when I say Simon Says move your arms around, right? Good, well, I hope that's helpful, Charles. And thank you very much for writing.
I'm glad to hear you agree that it's worth timeline.
Wrong. Mrs. Gillian Overshaw of St. Giles present.
Hey, are you off your
Dear
joy?
Uncle Jack.
What? That's the one what done it. Right.
Ah. They'll never come in here. You jam the door. But yeah, I could more accept a Bioshock live action than I would a lot of things. Than a lot of the things that are coming out. Not saying I would like it, but I'm saying I could accept it. You know, like someone tells me you can now play a splicer in the world of Rapture as it's going downhill. That sounds fun. And it would be a live service game that ends eventually, you know? Like, it just ends.
I've got your ingredients back.
Oh, that's a relief. I hope you didn't have any trouble talking her out of them.
She seems to have gone a bit on holiday.
Oh, I was afraid of something like that. I mean, of course. Holiday, yes. Jolly good. Jolly good. Let me give you a little something for your trouble, and we'll just keep this to ourselves, shall we? You know, I appreciate the discreet way you handle yourself.
My mum always asked me to keep her.
There's another small favour I'd like to ask you, if you're open to new ideas.
Yeah, it'd be Columbia DLC.
I'm not wearing that. I guarantee you.
Oh, it's more for other people. They don't necessarily have to be walking around. Not that it would harm them permanently. It just extracts a dropper full of fluid from the pituitary gland.
You can't be serious.
I did try asking a few people politely, but, well, you see, there are certain compounds I can only make if I have pituitary extract. Compounds that you and I will both find extremely useful in these trying times. I only need 3. One from an elderly lady, one from a policeman, the adrenaline, you see, and one from a doctor.
It does sound intriguing. I'm not sure how I get one of those on a doctor, though. You so rarely see one lying on the street.
I happen to know where a small coterie of doctors get together for a game of gin rummy. And a great deal of gin, too. Here, I've written the address.
And once you've got this extract?
You can buy my compounds. I'll throw in some freebies, too. Oh, you won't go away dissatisfied. That I guarantee.
Well, no, doesn't sound like there'll be any harm in doing his little shindig. The endocrine. Ah, it's a good joke. And then I got the sleeping sick.
Don't call me too Worthing, because that's my father. And definitely don't call me Mrs. Worthing. Anyway, dear Mr. Worthing, my husband stays a really long time in the bath. He comes home after work and immediately runs a bath. And he stays in it until it's time for dinner. Sometimes he even stays in there after I tell him it's time for dinner. Last night, I even brought him his dinner in the bath, and he left it there on the side of the sink. What's a wife to do? Well, Susan, or Sue, May I call you Sue? I'd like to think I can call you Sue. Susan, I'm not a doctor. I only play one on TV. But I do know some doctors, and I asked them about your
underappreciated genius in the
your husband might
industry.
just need a little more joy in his life.
Well, that depends. Do you mean a game studio or like a creator or like what are we talking about when we say underappreciated genius in
Please be
gaming
sure that
industry?
your husband pops a joy
That could really affect the
enjoy
outcome.
it too before he goes to bed.
Like,
I think you'll be seeing a lot more of them in a
I
considerably
think
drier state.
for
There are very few problems
underappreciated
that joy will
game
make better.
studio,
All right,
like
Susan?
a game studio that is
Good.
appreciated by the
Well,
game community, but I
maybe
think is
can't get
underappreciated
about
by big
Tune in again
developers
tomorrow for more
is
cheery answers
Obsidian.
to your questions about your
The
life
people who
in
made like
Phoenix World.
Fallout, New
This is Jack Worthy
Vegas,
saying,
and
cheerio, and on with your day.
that
I'll see you soon.
the one that was like space Fallout New Vegas, like Outer World or whatever it was. Like they make amazing games, yet people don't appreciate. Like the game industry doesn't show them respect. They're given half the time that they need, with half the budget, with half the everything, and then are told,
You're really ringing me. I'll put a capper on you.
Boy,
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy.
he that believeth not shall be damned.
for a creator,
My garden.
it's hard to say.
Gonna.
That's the last time you do that round here.
All right, stop being so bloody difficult.
I think in general, indie developers aren't appreciated as much as they should be. Let's see. Timon Antidone's the guy who made Hellblade. Him, that awful DMC that wasn't even. Yeah, I hate it whenever someone's like sacks. There's like a game that's like god awful, and they're like, I had no power over this. I would just force to make a game, and then I made it, and I was like, this is trash. But what can I do? And I thought it'd be shipped out. Like he did the best he could, and I think that that game could have been so much worse.
You can't hide forever.
Well, thanks for stopping by Prime. If you want to try out the Lure command, go ahead. I'll show you how to use it. But thanks for stopping by. That's if you want to use that command, Prime. I hope it's been a good conversation. I'll continue to think about that, and Next time I see you, I'll have an answer. These wash white and colored clothes separately.
Are you a downer?
No.
I only want to help you. Oh!
Go to sleep, lady.
Can't we just agree to disagree?
I'll never suspect a thing. Such a good question, though. People who are underappreciated in the gaming industry. One moment, I'm gonna.
Afraid we've come to the end of our time. For today, anyway. I hope you're all wrapping up and heading home. The sooner you're asleep, the sooner tomorrow. And I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. For today, anyway.
Wonder why that guy's out cold. I'm just here to fix their machines. Don't you hate it whenever your machine's not working? Well, I'm definitely here to fix it. And doing nothing else. Wink, wink. Hooray, my pocket's been expanded.
Hello. Welcome to today's edition of Humor Hour, the show where you tell me jokes. Well, actually, I tell the jokes, but you send them in. And the first joke comes from Mr. Prentice Gibson of Clapperton Town. Gibson says, what do you call 3 downers at the bottom of the sea? Not enough downers.
Laughing at the.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Of others, I guess.
This one is from Brian A.
I mean, it's classic normally, but just y'all make it feel mean and Like, it's
What's the
lost the
difference between a
point of
downer
it,
and
which
a
just
trampoline?
chuckling at the
Take off your
absurdity
shoes
and
before you jump on a trampoline. How true! How very true! You don't want to damage a perfectly good trampoline, do you? Very good indeed. This is from Mrs. Jemima Hughes of Coronation Avenue.
I mean, I love good dark humor, but I gotta say, these people make me not like dark humor
If you see,
a
if you
bit.
see a drowning downer, what do you throw him? Oh, a brick? An anvil? Well, you can't very well throw an anvil, can you? What about a grenade? No.
Faith!
Grenade, please. Answer. Another downer. That's wonderful. It's very good.
Well, it's time to sneak off to the cinema. I wonder what's playing.
Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the... Oh, cool. Oh, my God. Oh, God. They're dead. And cold. And wet. And red. I suppose I lost my temper a bit there. She made it look so easy. Always breezing in with a cheeky... Wanted to try something new. I just had the best idea and I had to whip it up. Like it was an omelet with a different cheese. And her notes were so clear when I stole them. Like they were some other Sally. Not the one who dresses on Maud. So mad. Like some teacher's pet who took careful notes. I don't remember what I did. No, that's a lie, I remember. They kept pushing my food around and laughing. My wife, I think I'll keep her, he said. I didn't know I was that strong. She made it look like so easy. Like she spent more time getting dressed than brewing her chemicals. She's not carefree at all. She's terrifyingly smart. I should have known. Should have guessed. Underestimating the gifted can be a very dangerous game. Same with overestimating your own skill. Neither tend to end with a favorable result. Unless a comedic display of incompetence and or something along those lines is among favorable results, in which case it can be a very favorable result. Thanks for the lurk, Pinky. Over there. We'll go over here and then go run over there. Also, what do you think about the lurk message, if I might ask? I like it, but I do like to get input. Phrasing chaos as a non-chaotic is such a fine art. Such a unfamiliar medium this realm is.
See what else we've got. This
again. You know, I'm surprised. Normally, it would have crashed by now. It doesn't have the best track record at not crashing, so. This is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, as you can tell from.
That's the guilty. Found you. That cuts it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the mustard.
Shit.
I hate to cut and run, but
Disperse! You must disperse!
Why do we bury Darren 20 feet underground?
Put that down. Found you. Oh, fixture.
Jesus. Oh my god.
later we'll return for that other thing.
I wish I kept in shape. Oof. Don't laugh about this.
Hey, how are you? See, they're alive. They just went unconscious due to pain. Very humane.
I can't keep doing this.
Let's get going down. Alrighty, just almost
Maybe
there.
I should sit down for a bit.
I'm honored to know you. You're a credit to us all. You have such a wonderful sense of humor.
No more beans on toast, huh? Can only imagine the horror
You
story.
can't take all this with you.
They don't make them like you anymore.
Watch your own dishes. I'm not your maid. What's wrong with you people? Sam.
I don't feel well at all.
Just gonna eat a bunch of rotten potatoes. We'll be fine. Nom. Nom. Nom.
It's not healthy.
Oh.
After
I'm honored to know you.
Blah. Blah.
Oh.
As your doctor, I must.
When they made you, you just get better every day. Bring out the best of us.
How are you today? I knew what you could. Best get home before curfew.
You're a credit to us all. If only they were all like you. They don't make them like you anymore.
We're live for noise. Papa Joy. Lovely day for it.
Lovely day, isn't it? Hmm?
Yes.
When they made you, they broke the mold. You just get better every day.
What's that? Marco! Marco?
I'm honored to know you.
Lovely day for it.
Bring out the best of us.
Ah, my organs. My most vital organs. Oh my God.
Some people don't know what's good for them.
All my vital organs. I hate it when they violate them.
You have such a wonderful sense of humor. I all appreciate what you do.
I hate it when. Don't you hate it whenever your vital organs get violently mangled by a buzzsaw? Like one moment everything's fine, the next moment, oh well, never gonna be okay again.
Run!
You just get better every day. You really bring out the best in us. do.
You know, I'm just... Oh my lord! Use bucket. Well, as a janitor, that is a nightmare, and I would just leave a note saying, up yours,
You pick what you can carry
you can
easily.
clean this yourself.
If only they were all like you.
I try not to be a rude person. I tend to just get the job done. You know, when among the common folk, best to play the role.
Such a wonderful sense of humor.
Here's my Lou. But I mean, everyone has standards, and my standards are right around the point where I am looking at horrors beyond horrors.
When they made you, they broke the mold.
If Wanda, hooray! Wayward girl. Dear diary, I don't see why they sent me to live off the live here. It's not as if everyone in the village doesn't already know my condition. It's just so they can pretend. They're all about pretending, aren't they? The food is horrid. How can I eat for two when I can barely keep food down? Had cheese. I hope they'll let me go home. Head cheese. Hope they'll let me go home for Christmas. God knows what cook here will put in the fruitcake. She hates us all. Dear diary, the ladies in the village gave me that look again, but I refuse to hide it away in this house for 6 months. 6 months. It'll be summer then. Strange to think how I'll just go home afterwards and we'll all pretend nothing happened. Like when Marguerite Ophelia came back and everyone pretended she'd been visiting cousins across the bridge. No one will ever marry her now, nor me. I suppose not unless I can move away. I wonder if a man can tell. Will my body be different? No one will tell me anything useful. Oh my God. I'm never leaving this house again. I don't care if we are required to go to church. Those women are lunatics. The way they ganged up on me, you'd think they'd be glad I'm giving up the baby. They put their children on the train. Wouldn't they want another child? But no, I'm apparently the worst sinner in the world for sending mine away. Am I supposed to raise it here? Much better for it to go live on a farm. How are they screamed at me? Rabid dogs. My heart is still pounding. I hate them. Someday I'm gonna punch them. I'm gonna punch them all. Oh, is that right? I'll be honest, I've seen this world, this place. Yeah, I'd send my child away, not because I didn't love it. In fact, I'd love it so much that I'd be like, yeah, this is a hell child. I'm sorry, my child. I cannot let you live in hell.
I'm honored to know you. You have such a wonderful sense of humor. They were all like you. They don't make them like you anymore. We all appreciate what you do. You just get better every day. You're a credit to us all.
You're helping everyone.
Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
These fellas are so nice and willingly getting extracted.
Wonderful sense of humor.
I feel terrible.
I'll just vanish over to here. Get along the tracks. As I said, I'm going to stream until this game crashes on me. Now, I don't know why it's going to crash. I just know that inevitably the crash will happen. It always does.
Well, that was scenic.
So much to deliver. Am I right? With the scraps, beans. That'll be enough for now. Let's see. Alright, positioning. There we are. It's only one they stay around here until later.
I'm getting old.
Clearly not old enough.
I didn't think I used to run 100 meters.
Come on. Jump over here. Yes.
Everything all right?
I couldn't get away right away. He's become jealous.
Of
You.
me?
I told him I'd run into you, and he started asking me how long we'd been seeing each other behind his back.
I know when people go wakey, things happen to your brain.
He's always been jealous of you.
We haven't seen each other in 10 years.
I used to mention you to him sometimes.
Oh?
That's why I couldn't stay in touch.
Oh.
It's why I shouldn't be here.
Christ, she still loves him. I hope he knows that. Man can be awfully dense.
God knows we can. Huh. Man can. The forms I take. Hello, sir. To be corrupted and infected by the many forms one takes. It's the fate of all that can take many a form and many names. but right as we have to, right as we crash. You get trapped here and the stream has to end. Well, thanks for tuning in. Very sad we had to end. Gonna just launch this over to somewhere. I'm gonna this way. Thanks for tuning in, and see y'all around. Remember to laugh at life. It makes life a little easier. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging around. Hope to see